Hello everybody, Russian Batman back with another video. You can see this is a bit of a different location. See, this is a top view of a desk. My location 2 electric boogaloo, as I like to call it. If you didn't see the thumbnail, well, this is a Venom video. This is some fan art I made. I'm thinking of doing the fan art videos like this, where it's top down so you can see the art better. And instead of just, having me in front, I just thought it would look better. Now, I had one attempt of this. I tried to draw everything with a time lapse, but it didn't really work out. And I didn't really like the drawings. I'll show you. Sorry for all the loud noise. I'll show you the drawings that the first attempts of this video I did. And I really didn't like the drawings, so I redid them. You can see Mission X, Venomized. I didn't like this because I thought the head was too big and whatnot. I did Russian Batman. I really did not like the wings and the pose. And then, I don't know, and the potato meme I didn't like. So you get a sneak peek of what they're going to look like in the future. I'll go more in depth later. But I did not like how these turned out, especially the coloring. So I completely scrapped them and decided to redo them. Not from the ground up, but just, redo them. So I'll show you the redone ones. Let's just, go off the bat. And also, when I say venomized, they're not really venomized because they don't have like the quote-unquote venom symbiote. They have like a symbiote from the venom species or of symbiotes. So it's like symbioted. I don't know, but everyone calls it venomized, even though technically Venom's like a character and not a species. It's like saying Dracula-lized. It's not Dracula. It's a vampire. So let's just get into them. Oh yeah, first off, Russian Batman. So you can see with the other one, I also did wings. This one, I did wings as well. But these wings just turned out 1,000 times better. I actually looked at reference images instead of just doing it by myself and winging it. I really like also the pose, the screaming. I really liked, you see I did some gold details to kind of show the Infinity Gauntlet, but not, full on do the Infinity Gauntlet. Because I also want to keep it kind of simplistic, but because, these are like symbiotes and they're not like super multicolored, even though some of them are, but I don't know. Also, I thought it would be cool if the wings were same color as the pants, so they kind of blended in, because you see like bats, their wings kind of extend to their legs. Didn't do it too much. You can see this little bit there of symbiote, I guess. And then I really like how these wings turn out, and I love how this mouth came out. So there is Russian Batman Venomized. So I'm just going to go in the order I've had these. Actually, no, let me show you the fixed failed attempts. So here is Potato Meme. You could debate if the first one is better or the second one. I'll show you them both side by side. I should have shown the Russian Batman one side by side, but it's kind of obvious which one's better in that. The main changes is the arm positioning. I didn't like how the arm was going down then back up. I didn't think it really flowed with the piece. Where this one, you can see it kind of goes up, down. It looks nice, And I don't know. And I tried to make the eyes black. I didn't like how that looked out. So I did here. But I made the eyes a bit less venomy. They're not the kind of the weird venom shaped eyes. They're kind of just circles. One, I thought looked good for Potato Meme. And two, I wanted to spice up the eyes a bit and not make them all look the same. Here's Potato Meme. So you can see I represented his gray hand with this weird kind of spike thing, because I was kind of inspired by the Venom, the movie, where the one gray guy, I forget his name, he's not that memorable, but he looks cool. Visually looks like badass. So I gave him that kind of spike with one arm, but not the other, to kind of represent his gray hand. Also used some of the gray to represent his kind of gray shirt. But otherwise, left it very simplistic. No boot details. The head. Gave him kind of still helmet look, but that kind of gaping jaw at the bottom with the tongue. A lot of these, obviously, you can just give him spiky teeth. Some of them I don't. Actually, Mission X, as you see, the prototype didn't. And I'll explain why I didn't give him the mouth later. But I really like how this turned out. You see just dark red and then gray. It's very simplistic, but I think it blends well to the kind of simplicity of the Venom symbiotes and how they're kind of supposed to be simplistic. This one is not as simplistic. See, this is Mission X. I changed the pose a bit. Well, not really. I tried to give a heroic pose because I wanted to give him a bit more of a Agent Venom type vibe instead of just a straight up Venom. Because Venom doesn't always have the Venom symbiote doesn't always have the gaping mouth. For example, when Spider-Man gets the symbiote, he doesn't have a gaping mouth, and with Agent Venom, he doesn't have the gaping mouth. So they don't need the gaping mouth. Just everyone puts it there because I don't know why. I think it just looks cool. If I want to spice things up, I gave him, like I said, the kind of closed look, more heroic looking, in my opinion. I also, an interesting thing I did is Mission X, actually, and also I wanted to spice it up from, but not Potato Meme's design, actually kind of Potato Meme's design and kind of frale's design. So I spiced it up by obviously, doing the mouth. Didn't want to do gaping mouth, so it would be too similar to theirs. And I thought, spice things up, because all the other ones, spoiler alert, have, the Venom mouth. So I thought, and plus Mission X has the little thing over his mouth. So I thought it'd be cool to kind of represent that by not giving him a mouth. So I thought it looked cool. You can see kind of the hair kind of blends in with the head. I thought that looked cool. I made the pecs and the shoulder muscles gold to kind of represent his gold armor, but not really. Also here, Mission X has fire abilities or something, right? You see he used fire on a sig fig, so I thought it'd be interesting to have the Venom symbiote, or the symbiote kind of lurking back, to not get, because Venom symbiotes are sensitive to fire, right? So, he can still use fire, but you just can't have symbiote over the same arms. See, fully symbioted and not and kind of, it's lurking back, but he still uses fire abilities, just one part of him, one of the symbiote. So I thought that'd be an interesting compromise than, just saying, oh, the symbiote is immune to fire, because, I don't know, in my opinion, it's a bit of a cop-out, but you could, do whatever you want with art. So, yeah, that is the Mission X symbioted. I really like how this one turned out. I think a lot, in my opinion, here, I'll compare it to the last one. You can see here, I think the proportions are just way better. The coloring is way better. I made this head way too big. I do not know what I was thinking. I did remove the kind of orange arm because I thought it would look cool if the orange arm was underneath. And yeah, so way better in my opinion, my humble opinion. So next up, got your boy Beaches. So this one, I wanted to give him the ripped, buff, hulking look because, because I try to use kind of the signature kind of unique things of. Now I didn't do everyone's sig figs in the Discord chat or in the world or whatever, but I only really picked out unique ones in my. Not saying other sig figs are bad. I didn't do, spoiler, I didn't do frail whales, and I didn't do spider riders, and I didn't do some others, right? Mainly not because they're bad sig figs. I love everyone's sig figs. They're all unique and cool, but some of these sig figs have kind of unique things I can work off with the Venom stuff, where some of them are just kind of, people with normal people, which, you could, but honestly, I think this is a bit more interesting. So you see with Beaches, like I said, I made him really buff. Like I said, with all these sig figs, like Potato Meme, I gave him that really long arm. Russian Batman, I gave him the wings. Mission X, I gave him the Agent Venom type vibe, and plus, Mission X is just his sig fig in general. It's just lends to kind of a superhero type vibe, which also lends to, obviously, being venomized or symbioted. I'm gonna call it symbioted, even though it doesn't really make much sense. I'm probably gonna call the video Venomized sig fig so people don't get confused. But whatever, clickbait. Oh no, I did clickbait. But you see here, hulking design, omega muscles. So I wanted to give him that kind of hulking look because, like I said, Beaches is buff. That's the one thing about him. And also to kind of give him that the layered color design, I made it so it's individual strands of symbiote, kind of wrap his face. It kind of looks like a mummy-ish. And it's dripping, and also gave him these tendrils in the back. And I thought, like I said, it would, because if I didn't have the tendrils, it would just kind of look white with that. So I thought, color it up, and it'll explain where, you imagine the back has all these different colored tendrils. So very colorful, not very colorful. This is all just white because, that's just stick fig. It's just a crappy drawing of. I keep on using the word crappy drawing, but I think purposefully just simplistic drawing. There, I don't have to call it crappy anymore. Of the and yeah, you want to stay true to that. So yeah, that's Beaches, the hulking Beaches. Let's see we have 3 left. Which one do I want to save for last? This one, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of brushed this one a little bit. Lego Man 7. I still like how it turned out and the concept of it. You can see he's using some of his symbiote to make that cool axe, and a relatively simple pose, but I still like how it turned out. I made this one maybe a bit too simplistic because it's all dark. It's all dark blue, and you know the actual sig fig has a bit more color to it. But I don't know. The symbiotes are very simplistic. I made the cape out of symbiote, so I thought that would be cool. Like I said, he just has the axe, but no, he symbioted it a bit. I mean, there isn't really much. I did give him the mouth, even though the helmet doesn't have a mouth. But I mean, this one of the more simple ones. I still like how it turned out, but it's not my favorite. Even I probably could have done more. I'm gonna be completely honest. I probably could have done more, but I didn't. So, I'm gonna save my nemesis for last, and here we have Mr. Bagel, Forsaken Bagel. I really like how this one turned out. This one is just really creepy in my opinion. You see, I just gave the posing I really like. See, you have one leg going back. You imagine I tried to do a not horizon line, like you see it was like a wall. But you see one leg there, it kind of gives you that really creepy horror vibe, like someone sneaking up on you. But the coloring's very simplistic, just black and green. And obviously, the coloring for the mouth and whatnot. And you can see here just the green for the arms and the parts of the legs, because he has a black shirt, so I thought I'd represent that, but also kind of make it look venomy. Also made his head black. I think I was originally going to make it green, but I thought it'd be cool to blend in with everything and to make it look different than his actual head. See, I tried to give him a lizard head. Kind of dinosaur-ish. I don't know, took the inspiration for the mouth shape is I used to draw, when I was really into the show Primal, which I still am really into. They're releasing new episodes of Primal. If you can watch the show, go watch it on Adult Swim. It's amazing. If you're too young to watch stuff there, then don't. But if you get the okay from your parental guardian, you are allowed to watch the show. But no, it's a really good show. But I did, like I said, make the gaping mouth with the creepy teeth. I like how that turned out. Also gave him the kind of snake lizard type tongue. I don't know. I don't think lizards actually have that type of tongue. I think it's only snakes, but I thought it looked cool. The venom eye, very squinted kind of eye, to kind of differentiate it from the rest. And like I said, the main thing I like about this is just the pose. The pose I really like, how you kind of get that creepy, lurking vibe to him. And it's just, I don't know, in my opinion, really cool. Now let's get on to the last one. Last one is my nemesis, American Joker. I did this one just today. It's fairly simplistic, but I also really like how it turned out. You see, with the face, I was trying to give him more of a Carnage vibe, and I really love it. The reason I did Carnage, because Carnage kind of reminds me of Joker and American Joker. A lot of people actually will compare Carnage and Joker to each other because they're two like insane dudes. Or at least the guy under I forget his name, Cassidy, I think. I don't know, some Cassidy. But yeah, he's just really insane. And so I decided to give him the Carnage look. I gave him the red eyes instead of white eyes. Hold up, shit. And let's see. And yeah, so I was actually inspired. This pose with the two hands, kind of creepy hands, was actually inspired when I just looked up images of Carnage and I found some poses to take from. The legs, the posing of the legs are fairly simplistic. I did kind of try to make the legs look like they're a different part of the symbiote, kind of like lurking in or something, or maybe even a different symbiote entirely. But I also gave him red veins on here, blue veins on here, because he has the patches, so it's red, blue, red, kind of that color scheme. Thought that would look cool. Gave him the buttons. I didn't give him much muscle detail. I gave a lot of the other characters a lot of muscle detail. This one does not have as much because Joker doesn't really have that much bulk to him. I think, and Carnage too. They're kind of more slender and kind of creepy looking. So that's what I tried to do with American Joker, and I really like. I did not give him the hat. Like I said, relatively simplistic, but I like how it turned out. So that is all of them. Some of them I did horizontal, some of them I did vertically. Sorry if the camera moves a bit, but I'm holding it with one hand and showing you guys what's happening with the other hand. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all these guys in frame. Most likely not, but I'll be able to stack them. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to see more Venomized sig figs, just tell me. I did not do just too good because I don't know. I just didn't do just too good because I remember Frale did just too good. This kind of inspired Frale's video just too good. Kind of inspired me to make all of these. So, you know, got to one up Frale by making tons of Venomized sig figs, not just too good and Mission X. But yeah, so if you guys enjoy this video, leave a like. Also, go check out Frale's videos on venomizing art. He does digital art, which I do want to do in the future, but I do not have a drawing pad, so I have to just do physical art. And I really do like physical art. The only annoying thing about physical art is I don't like the coloring because I have colored pencils, and sometimes that's annoying. I really like how it turned out here. But like I said, some of the older ones I did, I completely scrapped it. I mean, I recorded the drawing of these, but the recording, it was mostly just, you know, my arm going. It was from the side angle, and it did not look good at all. So yeah, if you guys want to see more fan art videos of me doing art, just go leave it in the, leave a comment, and leave a like. And also, if there's anything you should do in life, you should go watch Rango. Or go watch the Venom movie. In my opinion, the Venom movie is underrated. I really liked it. A lot of people didn't, but I really did. So, yeah, and also I think this kind of theme fits Halloween. And there was I remember a little bit ago, there was a Venom Just Too Good invasion. I did make some Venom Just Too Good art. I never finished it. I never inked it. I never really felt, I don't know why, I just didn't feel like it. But I really felt like making all these guys, because, I don't know, just these guys, in my opinion, they're a lot cooler than Just Too Good, because they let me be on their podcast, and Mission Next, and they're chill, they're the people that run the OSRS, these are the OSRSers, as Venomized, or should I not Venomized, whatever, but you get the point. So I want to make these guys because I don't know, I wanted to give these guys bit of respect, go check them all out. A lot of them do have YouTube channels. Actually, who has YouTube channels? I believe is American Joke has a channel. I have a channel. Mission X has a channel. Machine X, not Beaches. I don't think he uploads anything. I know he has a channel. Potato Meme and Forsaken, they all have channels. You can go look them up. I forget the name of Forsaken's channel. You could probably find it if you go looking somewhere. But yeah, so like I said, I wanted to pay respect to these guys. They're all cool dudes, and they all deserve Venoms or symbiotes. So yeah, like I said, leave the video a like and go watch Rango. Ciao, and also just have a lovely day. I don't know if I say that enough to you guys, but you all deserve respect, and yeah, just have a lovely day. Bye.